watch they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Brown wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Brown. Moving away from pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Chanticleers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go off.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's year 5 now for Shane Beamer at South Carolina. The Gamecocks coming off their best season since 2013. Now the question is, what's a realistic ceiling?
And I think getting to that 10-win mark. Last year they had 9 wins, but the offense took off. And having a dude like Lenora Sellers, Jesse, that's a full-grown man that can do so much for an offense. Excited to see if he can take that next step.
Yeah, I think based on his success last year, that helped out the portal, that helped out high school recruiting. Guys want to play with him. He's that exciting. So I think the quarterback spot, I think that's a huge key to see if the Gamecocks can take that next step.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attacking.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. They're going to throw this man. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs and I'm in scoring position.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hunt. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Now on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. The give out of the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to throw, it's Sellers. They've got the screen set up. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gamecock. They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. Follow the blocker. Discipline, not much doing on that return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the shot to clear is in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Simpkins. Oh, he's got some space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the shot to clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, there was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody else the football.
The shot that clears are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Offense in a bunch formation. Toss sweep right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Setting up the screen. Turning it on! He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Solid First down as they mark it at the 40.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one. And that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Brown wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who.
The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. Kick is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it at the 25. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Unleashes it. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And he kept that one just straight and degrees inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simpkins. They stop him just a leap or two short of the first. And man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback receivers. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Another incompletion on third down. And the shot that clears decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Sellers. Makes the catch, it's Sellers. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. And they'll just down it right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Quarterback making adjustments. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the first down. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Tucker. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Making side adjustments here. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Snares it outside. It's Tucker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The shot that clears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go. Ready?
Off-play action on first down. He's going to fire deep. Got it. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Sellers. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Pulls it in. It's Tucker. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that wildcat, and they give up a big play.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
He breaks a tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. And the shot to clear has kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They'll run the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials. They'll send the back in motion. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion, trying to beat him to the left. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, shot to clear. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Man down on the play is the official. Break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Finds his man. It's Jacobs. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. And Handoff from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the ground with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Got a little space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
The shot that clears are on the move. Motion from the back. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Creates a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game. On the run, it's John. He'll be hauled down
just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gets the back moving. Toss sweep to the left. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? Then the field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. Extra point here will give them the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. A 69-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Corner's going to give them room. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. To throw, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This defense will try to keep everything in front. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Dingle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Sellers. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense offense headed back to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Team on the year. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Stopped at the 26, brought it up. End zone picked up an extra yard. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Wants to pass. Pressure all the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And the Noles want to move quickly.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Noles are marching down the field. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. They kept moving until he was down to the 5.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
On the direct snap, it's Castellanos. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Castellanos. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Right on the money. Down to little.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Might be looking to run. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score! And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their
This play by the offense. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Blackwell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his
right to the house.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see it. He can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any.
Had to bend the corner one time.
He stopped at the 17.
Hush. Had to bend the corner one time. Oh, he's picking up so much. He was mad at that. Bless you. Bend the corner.
Takes over and the offense will go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he drops it just a little too
Put them dogs in his front yard.
trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Going downfield for the big play. he had it.
How the hell you ain't pick that?
It just trickled through his fingers.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early in
Man, get the out of here, bro.
And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Wants to throw again.
Throw it to him.
Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried
How's he getting away with
the
this
big one
murder?
on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to
since
one
he
of
thought
the
it was
fastest
thinking
players in
sweet.
all of college football.
Watch
This
this.
receiver strikes fear in the heart of
Since he
every
think it's
defense.
sweet in these
Because
streets.
he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that run, but you know he has.
Gonna take a shot. And
Oh my God, I'm telling.
lines up incomplete, and there's a
Pass
good
interference.
reason for
Get the
that.
fuck outta
This
here,
guy was
bro.
being mugged by the defender. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, intercept that, bro.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble.
That's dead, brother. What's up, brother?
All right, now,
What's
if you're
up,
the
brother?
quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
He's going to fire to the left. Hits him inside the 20. Still got
Bro, it's a safety on a damn running back. How are you getting beat, bro?
in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're going to run it.
Don't run it around here. You better keep that ball in the air, brother.
That is a big win for this defense as they were
Be
right
doubling
there as
now.
soon as he got the ball. Leaves it with the running back.
Not going too far. Big Jackson in the middle.
As they threaten deep in the red zone. A third and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown.
Come on.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
Take the lead. You don't tie the game. What you talking about, bro?
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Back to throw, it's Warner. Buys a little time with his feet. He wants it all.
Bro, just turn around. I don't understand. How's that not a pick, bro? Bro ain't even turn around, dog.
It was going to be a back and forth battle, and that's what we've
That's
seen
insane.
here. Great job by the quarterback. Good
I got
decision.
something for
Reading
him.
the coverage
Watch
after
this.
the throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted
Ready?
up.
Oh,
And there will be no return
All
on
right.
this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive, bro. It's first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the
Oh,
football.
no,
You still can line
they
up.
scored a
Get
touchdown
some
the last
movement at the
time.
point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard
let me
line.
see if I can get another first
And
down.
what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first
Let
down.
me try it now.
First down.
Isn't far
you always
enough.
want to establish the running game. How about this
Damn.
offense? Nothing fancy.
Why is the safety so
Run
far
the football,
back?
be physical, get a big game.
Got
Direct
him.
snap. It's Singleton.
What? Get a boy.
Grabbed in the end zone to put
Get him, boy.
6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering,
About to lock up
what
now.
adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Ain't getting far.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Yes, sir.
So they start this
Defensive
drive
all
from inside
defenses.
their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for space. It's Gilliam.
Sit down. Sit down.
And they'll bring him
Come on,
down
no
after
huddle,
the
buddy.
short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third
Y'all gotta
down.
pick these passes,
You
man.
make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown
Should the ball
pass,
sell
it's
and
gonna
he
look
didn't
your
turn
way
around.
again, often downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing
Come on,
an
man.
incompletion.
Pick your play. Pick your BF play.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Warner. Forced out of the pocket. And the pressure
They're too
gets
slow.
there. And down he goes at
Come
the
on.
18.
Go for it. It's the end of the
Quick
game
timeout
right
by
here.
the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Maybe if you had a faster quarterback. Then he had me pull the lineman
Can you
out.
believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Nobody open.
Under fire.
Nobody open.
Oh, he
Nobody
dropped it.
open.
That deep ball was right
Ain't
on the
nobody
money.
open.
You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Castellanos. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Castellanos. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy was going to catch it, nobody was to that ball.
Might be changing the route. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Time.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Nobody's making food, okay? That's Brayden.
Just a few
Stop
seconds
crying.
remaining here as they try to put
He's
something
making
up
dinner. Be
before
quiet.
halftime. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Fires to the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Warner. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing, got to put some drives together, some possessions, and they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't.